This is the most insane example of how everyone is experiencing completely different social medias at the exact same time. This video, my boyfriend said he'd be over by 3 after golfing, and like it's just her every half an hour taking a video saying, oh, he's still not here, and it gets to like 5 or 6 p.m. and he's still not here, okay? I opened the comments of this video, and kind of as I expected, everyone was saying, oh, that's really rude, it's the disregard of her time, I don't like him, did he communicate with you? If not, then that's a red flag, okay? Fair enough, you know? I send this video to my boyfriend who was sat next to me, and then I said to my boyfriend, lol, look at the comments. Bear in mind, these comments were coming up at the top of the list, so as soon as you open the comments, these are the ones that came up for me. Tell me my boyfriend opens the comments on his phone. Again, it's the first list of comments that come up. It's the same time, on the same video. Or you could get your own hobby instead of waiting around for him. Like, God forbid he has a good time. He meant before 3 AM, he's ahead of schedule. No we're all so divided when you can look at the same comments on the same video and it'll change them based on who you are, and I presume based on like other activity in the app.
What a mind-blowing video with far-reaching, very deep consequences, and very bad ones for our society. You see a social media video, innocuous enough video about a woman waiting for her boyfriend to come home, and when a woman is looking at it, the comments are all in support of the woman, and when she sends it to her boyfriend and he looks at it, the comments that come up on top are all in support of the dude. Are we living in the Matrix? It's worse than that. We're living in a matrix with 2, if not many more alternate realities, but most often 2. We're living in a fake binary choice. Do you understand how insane this is? We are living in a world where there's not one reality and one fake world being fed to us. There is a reality out there that seems increasingly more and more difficult to find, and there are 2 opposing fake worlds, even on something as innocuous as that video. You wonder why our society seems to be more and more splintered, and why we are seeing things completely differently, why people that we thought we knew, we thought were our friends, are suddenly on opposing sides of issues, and we don't understand why. People we thought were good, moral people are espousing positions that are completely the opposite of what you think. Why? Take me, for example, somebody who has been presenting my thoughts and opinions here on the Young Turks for years now, and most of you have generally understood my point of view and agreed with it, and then suddenly a event happens in the world. Both sides believe that they are coming from the place of moral good, which happens to come on the same political side of the aisle. Suddenly all hell breaks loose and no one knows what side is up anymore, no one knows what side is down. As Cenk just said on air with Anna the other day, when defending their decision not to fire me from the network, despite pressure from some in the audience.
No, I will not be taking Ben Gleib off the air, okay? So for all of you who say, oh, you know, we don't like his opinions, or we think that his facts are not exactly right. On the issue of Israel and Gaza, no one even agrees on facts. So, and Ben is, when he's on the show, is challenged by me and other hosts. You get to have both sides. You can see for yourself very clearly.
Cenk said that Ben is receiving different information than we are, and nobody, when it comes to Israel-Gaza, seems to agree on the facts. So that was one reason they cited for not wanting to fire me, is that they believe in my heart that I am arguing for the side that I believe is the moral and correct side, and for the people who are at risk, and they believe that they are doing the exact same. So I'm not going to get into the details of the conflict or of any of the tragedies happening, or any of the specifics of the horrible tragedy and loss of life that happened in Rafah just the other day. This video is about the more pernicious, dangerous, and very out of control problem that will not go away unless we do something through legislation to make these social media companies adjust their algorithms or get rid of them entirely and return to real-time feeds, so that they are not simply to drive as many eyeballs as possible, feeding 2 entirely different realities to the world. Because not only can we not ever find solutions if we don't talk to each other, but we cannot even, of course, find solutions if we're not even talking, when we do, about the same facts. We're in 2 opposite silos, completely opposing echo chambers on nearly every issue, even a simple video about a relationship problem, and 2 totally different sets of facts are being presented. There is no way to ever see eye to eye, to ever meet in the middle. It leads to things like this on the political side, even when Robert De Niro, Democratic actor, just got into a fight with Trump supporters in the street, and he shouts at them, "You're gangsters."
We step to the side right here.
You're not going to intimidate. That's what Trump does to try to
intimidate. We have to fight back. We're trying to do we're trying to be gentlemen in this world. The Democrats. You are gangsters. You are gangsters.
And then at the end of the video, you see a Trump supporter shouting at De Niro, "You're a traitor." Traitor, which is what many, including myself, shout at Trump supporters for being traitors, shout at Trump himself for being a traitor. And I think the evidence actually is clear and a reality on that one on one side, much more than in some of these other issues where different complete facts are being fed. But of course, these Trump supporters believe they are right. Generally speaking, I think the people at the top know they're manipulating people and lying about the election, etc. But the followers, the vast majority of supporters, they are truly convinced with completely false data. It's a giant problem. What are we going to do to fix it? How can we live in a world where we are given completely different facts and then set by greedy companies out to go to war with each other in a way where we can't find solutions because we believe the other is evil, because we are each being fed actual lies? Let's just think about it. It's not going away tomorrow, this problem, but needs to be addressed very soon. And we need some brilliant thinking to figure out how to fix it. I'm Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ. You can follow me at Ben Gleib on Instagram for lots more.